day where I just do everything that I normally do, but with just like a lot of resentment, right? Like every sentence on Mother's Day ends with me shouting, well, happy fucking Mother's Day to me then!
Recently saw my parents having sex the other day. Yeah, haven't been online since.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are having... Hey everyone, yeah, I hope you guys are having a good night so far. Before I start a show of... My name is Emily and I am a wannabe stand-up comedian. I decided I want to do comedy sometime last year towards the end, where my comedy club was having a stand-up night, and I've been thinking and toying with the idea of doing it for a while, and then when that opportunity came up, I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna go into it. Hi guys! You guys having a good night so far? I was half drunk when I did it, so it could have gone either way and I would have been pleased.
It was always something that I wanted to be doing, but it was always the scariest version of improvisation, because you go up beforehand knowing what you're going to say. People can trash you because you came up with it beforehand and said, I think this is going to be funny.
Okay, you guys don't like that. That's okay. Neither do I!
I wanted more to do acting and all that stuff, but then I sort of found out on accident, like just by sort of fucking around on Facebook, and said, oh, people find me funny, so I'm like, oh, there might be something to this, I guess.
For my next stand-up official gig, I'm terrified. I think the difference between doing it in a UQ bar and then in an actual real-life bar is that I think that they're going to be less distracted in the real comedy world. Totally negates my excuse that they're not going to be listening if I F up. And I might get heckled, which has never happened before, and I'm very terrified of that because I'll probably just freeze up and go die off stage somewhere. I'm not sure if women get more hecklers. Again, with the hecklers, I'm just obsessed.
I've got delightful stories about that. I've had a lot of moms who have been in the audience who are like, oh my God, thank God you're saying the things that I was feeling inside. And I've had women come up and be like, I'm so glad that you're talking about these issues. I'm so sick of seeing the same thing over and over again, which is great. And I've had men come up to me and say things like, you're actually quite funny in the scheme of things. Right? I've had men stand up when I stood on stage and go, nope, and walk out. There are dicks out there, and there's nothing I can do about it.
I have it easier in the sense that I think people are really nervous to sort of heckle me. Sometimes I wish they would, because then I'd be treated like, just one of the, the guys, or one of the people in the scene, But like, people are really nervous to heckle me. I'm like, I can take it.
I want to practice in front of my comedy club. I feel like they will laugh a little bit to make me feel better, but a lot of them have a lot of stand-up experience, so they should give me some tips.
Here's where I feel like you could probably tighten that up, is remove like the bit after what you go, I'm kidding guys, like remove that bit. You got your laugh.
If you're in a space where you can say and do anything with the aim of being funny, and even if you fail, people are still like, hey, you gave it your best shot, it's a good environment for growth and enhancing that comedic skill.
Before my first ever gig, I was nauseous for about a week. I had an epic meltdown at least 3 days before, and that it was going to be one of those moments in my life that I will forever regret. So I think that first gig was a real kick in the ass about what it's going to be like. This is way harder than I thought it was going to be.
I was really nervous. I think I went to the bathroom maybe 20 times. I did pretty well, and then maybe I should stick with this thing, because I didn't even know if after I didn't know how long I'd last. After I thought I'll do this as an experiment. If it doesn't work out, I'll try something else. But I don't know, I'm still here.
Comedian, I guess, to me, is bigger than just a stand-up comedian. I grew up watching Gilda Radner and Bill Murray and SNL and that kind of thing. And to me, that was always my dream, was not necessarily to be a stand-up comedian, but to be a comedian, just to make people laugh.
I guess I've always liked making people laugh. I think it's always a good feeling when you say something and everyone starts laughing around you.
Yeah, it's cliche, but I just I like making people laugh, and I like seeing, Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I encourage a lot of people, if you think you're funny, give it a go. A lot of people, you know, shit first off, you know, and you know, get better. But it doesn't matter what, like, sort of background you're from, like, you know, it's funny in every avenue sort of thing.
I absolutely think anyone can be a comedian, but you have to want to be a comedian. It's not something that you just do for funsies. There's a part of you, if you're good, it's about putting a part of you out there into the world. And so it's not a hobby, it's just something that you're doing on purpose. So anyone can do it, but you want to have to do it on purpose.
It could be anyone, really. I mean, someone might feel like they're insecure and still do it to gain their confidence. A confident person might, you know, do it because they think they're confident, or, you know, a mum could do it, a student could do it. I'm not really sure who would fit the criteria of being a stand-up comedian, but I think that you just have to try stand-up comedy.
Putting your hands together and welcome to the stage, Emily Conn.
Yeah, I think I'll do it again. It's pretty addictive.
Just keep calm. The audience isn't there to hate you. They want to like you. Just do your thing, and yeah, the best way to just get into comedy is just do it.
Just keep going. Just keep going. It's not about being good right now. It's not about being the best right now. It's just about continuously going and going and going and working and working and working. There's so much more work in it than you think. When you watch those people on stage and they just seem like they're so funny off the top of their head, the amount of hours and time that goes into that, and nobody is good at first. Nobody is good. To just calm the fuck down, it's fine. It's gonna be fine. You're funny. It's okay. You're okay. Don't worry about it as much. It'll all come together. You'll get those gigs.